Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and welcome to Plants and Things. Today we are going to be doing a revive my dead plant, or my struggling / dying plant. None of these plants are dead, but they're not looking great. They're not looking their best at all. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so today the plants we're going to be working with here are this Friday, like I mentioned in my previous video. What video was I talking about this Friday? And I think it was my pond video. I'll link it up in the cards. It's sad. It's sad with me because I don't keep up with watering it in soil. I do better in passive hydroponics just because of my lifestyle. Oh, even this leaf is on the way out. So I don't want to lose this plant. This is a wish list plant for me. So we have to do something about it. That's the first one. The second one, I consider this struggling because this is the Monstera elbow. It has decent, moderate variegation on there. It's a good amount for me being cheap and not wanting to spend the money. But it's yellowing. I can see that the leaf is yellowing. And I mean, it's still alive and well. The roots seem okay, but I've had this for months and it hasn't done a thing. So I need to do something. I have to switch it up. I have to do something. The next struggling plant, which you could probably see next to me, oh my goodness, my Monstera Deliciosa. It is, look how floppy the leaves are. And some yellowing leaves, which is okay, but this one leaf, I think it's this one, or is it this one? I think it's this one, has literally been unfurling all winter. So that could be a purely winter thing, but I know that I messed up and ridiculously overwatered that plant, and I think that's what the issue is. It literally has not needed to be watered for the past few months, and I'm sure it's sad. So I need to do something about it. And it was my first plant purchase, so I feel obligated to give it a good plant life. You know what I mean? I can't just throw it away. So the last plant we need to work with today is another alocasia, and I can't remember which one this is. As you see, it's leaning. Even when it's upright, it's leaning because it's not that close to the window, but it has not done a thing. It hasn't put out a leaf, and my other alocasias have put out leaves. Even that Friday, that sad, has put out a leaf. I know I need to give it some attention, and again, with me and alocasias, they just need to be in passive hydro because I just don't keep up with watering them properly. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Putting some, actually, are all these gonna go in passive? I don't know. The Monstera, most likely. Lulu, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. As you can see, I'm outside today, which I'm very excited. Lulu, oh, you're gonna make a mess. I wish I could show you guys what she's doing right now. Oh. That's the downside to being outside. It's funny today. What am I gonna start with? I'm gonna start with this as I'm talking. Ah, you're already sad. I don't want to make you sadder. Actually, I'm gonna start with the biggest plant because if it gets dark on me while I'm out here, I'm gonna have to go inside. So I'm gonna start with the biggest plant to get that out the way. This big boy. So it's funny because on my way home today, I was always planning to record today, but as I was on my way home from work, I was just like, oh, here's my garbage bag. I don't really know if I want to do this anymore. Like, sorry if this is really loud. I was like, I don't think I want to. This is for the soil because I'm not keeping this soil. I suddenly was not feeling like recording anymore at all. And I was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to do it on the weekend. I'm too tired. Not that I had a hard day at work or anything. I'm just gonna try to get this soil out of here. I just was not feeling it. And I was like, I don't want to record and be in not like my lively, happy mood. So I'm gonna just wait. But when I came home and all I did was get out the car, stopped at the mailbox, got out the car in my scrub top, short sleeve scrub top, and felt the sun on me, felt the warmth on me. And immediately I was inspired. I was like, you know what? It's just so crazy how powerful the sun, let me be gentle. I'm over here talking. I see roots at the bottom. Oh, this is gonna make a bit more mess than I wanted it to make. And me trying to do it in this garbage bag, hold up. I'm trying to save myself with, not my ridiculously expensive for no reason plant. Okay. I'm gonna be swatting flies a lot today, guys, sorry. But yeah, when I was out, I got outside to go to the mailbox. Oh, look at these roots. Okay, it's not that sad. I don't feel as bad. Very good. Hold on. And I'm gonna use that bin to rinse the lacquer. Look at the roots on here. So she's not doing that bad. She's really not. I feel like there was something crawling on my head. I love outdoors, but I don't like the bugs. I should have sprayed. I could have sprayed, I forgot. But she's doing pretty okay, actually. There's a lot of new white roots in there. So maybe she was just focusing on root development. Maybe. I'll try to break off this soil. So we'll check all the roots of the plants first, like we normally do. And then we'll clear the roots of as much soil as possible. And then get to the repotting, like usual. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the power of the sun, man. The power of the sun is just something, because I really had no motivation at all to record today. I was pretty set that I was not gonna do it today. I was like, I'm really not feeling it, and I should really only record, you know, when I'm feeling it. I don't want to force myself. This is not a job, it's a hobby. You know, I want to be happy when I'm doing it. Not, you know, I don't have no deadlines, you know, to hit or anything like that. But sometimes I do put pressure on myself for no reason. So when the sun hit me, and the warmth, the sun and the warmth, this is doing okay. It's okay. I'm happy it's okay, because I was really worried. Okay, it's gonna take a long time to rinse this out of here though. And I don't know how that's gonna fare. Oh, I don't wanna lose these roots when I put it in passive. And isn't it like if you put, is this a plug? Or is this just the root ball? Maybe this is just the root ball. There's like it feels like a plug though, because it's perfectly cylindrical. Let's see how it goes. Try to loosen it up. But yeah, I literally, once I got home, I was running around the house trying to get all my stuff, to get my camera, get the plants, get everything ready, put the dogs outside. I didn't even feed the dogs. I was like, they could wait. They'll be okay. They eat twice a day. They'll be fine. But I was like, I'm just, guys, because I need to catch the sunlight, you know, like I don't want to, it's 7 o'clock. I probably only have a half hour, 45 minutes. So we're going to do as much as we can out here in the beautiful sun while we can. We lost some little roots, but that's okay. Some little ones. Hopefully it's okay. But yeah, this is looking pretty okay, actually. I'm very happy about that. So, oh my, let's keep this actually. On to the next plant. The Micheliciana. This plant is just not happy with me. I hope there's some corms in here. I'll keep this little nursery pot. So what I'm gonna be repotting this in, because y'all know I'm cheap. Oh, it has a corm! Oh my God, I gotta stop screaming in your ear like that. I'm so sorry. But I just get excited. I just get so excited. There's a corm in here. Hold on. And there's a plug. You know what? It's not a mesh plug though. I think it's just a dense. Some of these plugs are just dense material, like soil or coco coir. Who's calling me? Oh, is there 2 corms? Oh my gosh. So it wasn't a plug, not a mesh plug at least. I think it was just one of those dense thingies. But there's 2. Was that a cord? No, okay. Here's one. I almost don't even want to pull it off. And then here's another one covered in soil. 2. 3! There's 3. Okay, I'm gonna try to clean it off without releasing the corm. I just want to leave it there. Let it do what it do. Let it do what it want to do. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this, being outside. I love being outside. Before I got into plants, what I used to do every day, well, every other day, when I came home from work, is I would go outside on the deck. I would put the dogs out back, and I would just work out on the deck. And I just really, really enjoyed it. And I miss having time to do that because I'm working all the dang time. I really like this pot, but I don't have I know I just switched the subject. I'm sorry. Careful. Okay, here we go. So this pot was way too big for these roots, obviously. Why did I put it in such a big pot? I must have just saw the length of the roots and thought, oh, it could use that big behind pot. No, it did not need that big behind pot. Is there corms? Oh, this has corms too. Mia. Oh, this does have a mesh. That's probably why. I always blame the mesh on why my plants don't flourish. It might not even be it, but it has this mesh around here. But for real though, with my black velvet, when I took the mesh plug off of it, my thing flourished like crazy. I mean, the roots grew out through it, so I can't even say like, oh, it's because of the mesh, because the roots grew right through it. But I have seen some where they definitely do not, and it's definitely a problem. Oh, this is doing so good. Okay, I'm happy. That means that this is gonna be an easy fix and all is well. So yes, how are you guys doing where you're at in the world? Is it getting actually warmer if it was cold for you during the winter? Like for real, because I seen some people post today that yesterday they had like 4 inches of snow. I would have died. Like, I can't take it. I can't take the back and forth. It's like you almost don't even realize how sad you are without the sun until the sun comes back and you're like, wow, I was really sad and I didn't even know. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you should have seen me. I was literally running around the house like a kid, grabbing my camera. Ooh, don't want to lose this corn. Grabbing my camera, grabbing my plants, grabbing the dogs, like all the stuff I need to record. Because I was just so excited the sun was out and that there was a possibility of me to be outside recording. Like, that's a dream for me. I know the sun is going down. The lighting's probably not as good as it would be if I was inside, but I just love I love being outside. Even if I have to swat the flies, I'd rather be outside. So I'm just trying to clean this as much as possible so that when I go over, I don't even know if I might not use the garden hose. Even when you're outside, Lulu, you're still a menace. I'm probably gonna have to go inside to rinse these because the water out here is probably really, really cold and I don't want no problem with these plants. So let us quickly, I don't even know, I'm not gonna unpot the albo just yet because it's only gonna go in perlite, so it doesn't need to be rinsed or anything like that. So this potting mat is not doing its job. It's terrible, actually. Okay, I'm gonna rinse the roots, rinse the leca, because I'm using leca today. Surprise! I don't know if I said that in the beginning. I'm using leca. All right, so hopefully you can't see my face because my face is wet. I like splashed my face with water trying to rinse the leca. Whew. So I kind of haven't figured out what I want to do. I thought, you guys know, what am I trying to say? I like the glass pot situation, but I don't have one small enough for this. This is the smallest size I have, and this does not need all of this, obviously. So I think I'm going to stick with my usual. This is a little too small, even though probably it's fine for now, but the petiole to leaf ratio, all right, this is better. These pots, they look dirty, but they were rinsed out. They just get dried and stuff. And then I'm gonna have to do a little situation like this. This is cute. I think I got this from Family Dollar. And this doesn't have a hole in it, so that's good. And this one doesn't either. This is the one that was originally in. This one's a little more narrow. I'm gonna put it back in here. So we're gonna do a 2-pot situation for this because I don't have a glass container. And then for this alocasia, oh, careful. It has a lot more roots, but I have this here. Let's see how that fits. That's pretty good. It's full, but it's not like super big. Or the other option is this which I'm not mad at either. I know my pots look dusty, but I swear I did clean them. They just got, oh, you know what? Oh, can you see the whole thing? I like this. I think this is a little vase. Yep, we're gonna put that in that. And now this Monstera, it looks like a lot, but it's really not root-wise. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But that doesn't look like that's gonna last very long in there. And it looks like it's gonna outgrow this in a minute. So we're gonna go with, I have a nursery pot to put it in. I'll put it back in the nursery pot it came in with Leca. I tried to clean the roots off as best I could, but this root ball is quite thick and I didn't want to disturb it too much. These I have to cut off, so I'm gonna cut off some stuff. Let's just start with this one while it's right here. Scissors. Please tell me I brought my scissors. I know I in a hurry grabbed everything, but I feel like I wouldn't do myself that disservice and not bring my scissors. I know I did, unless I put them down somewhere. Well, I have these scissors that I don't want to use, but I do have alcohol, so I guess it's okay. These are like box. I use these for boxes. I don't use these for my plants, but I guess as long as I'm cleaning them. Oh, I don't want to forget my corms to my fry deck. So yeah, we outside. Is that the meme?
Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
We are definitely outside. I'm just so happy. I literally forgot what it felt like to really feel the sun and be so happy from the sun until today. Like, it's not the first day it was sunny, but it's been so rainy and it's been so wishy-washy, you know, like the weather has been so back and forth. Oh crap, let me be gentle. The weather has been so back and forth, like, that you can't really get excited about it, you know? So I wasn't excited about it, even though like I would have those days where it was kind of warm on my lunch break and I would go outside. Like, it wasn't enough to get me excited. Look at all of this. All of this is being cut off. All of this right here is being cut off. It wasn't enough to get me excited. Like, I don't get excited when it first starts getting warm. I need it to be consistent, then I'll get excited. What was this? Okay, I'm gonna leave it. And today, oh, the top was this is what I cut, but look at all of this. Interesting, I guess I could have left it. Let me pay attention. I'm over here getting scissor happy. I just got such a burst of energy today when I came home. I'm definitely gonna be recording outside as much as possible because I love it. All right, so this is gonna be my first time like potting a plant like I really care about in Leca. I've put a bulb in Leca, which I do want to check on today. I'll probably do that with you guys if I have time before the sun goes down. All right, okay. Let's put you off to the side. Let's trim this leaf too. This one and this one. So now, how am I gonna do this? I rinsed this Leca here. I'm gonna have to dump it. Okay, I have this other bin. Okay, let's put this in here. Oh, we're losing Leca. We're losing Leca. That's the thing, like, I want to use Leca for my large plants, but I don't be having large containers for Leca. Like, this container is large, but it has these big old holes on the side that the Leca falls out of. And look at it, still falling out. Like, what's that game? Hungry Hippos. When you had to press the Hungry Hippo real fast to get the little balls that come out. That's how I feel right now. Trying to catch all these Leca balls that keeps falling out of the holes. Once it's all in there, it stops falling out, but until that time, it's a struggle. All right, let's put it up to here. If this doesn't work, oh gosh, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Ooh, okay. There's not enough lacquer. I didn't rinse enough lacquer. Or maybe I did. I probably did, but there's so much of it that it's falling out. It's a little lopsided, but we're gonna work with it because I'm already losing so much lacquer. And I pay for this lacquer. So that's the thing about this lacquer. I know y'all can't, well, no, you can't see me anyway, it's fine. So I ordered this lacquer off Amazon, as I do everything. And I don't know, maybe I need help with converting. Like, I thought Google's conversions was reliable, but every time I convert liters to something else, I always get fooled. So this was however many liters this was that led me to believe that the bag was gonna be much bigger than the bag I got before. And it's only like a little bit bigger, not a lot bigger. I guess I could have did the conversions wrong, but it's just really annoying. I just expected lacquer to be so much cheaper than what it is because PON is already more expensive, and I was like, oh, lacquer's gonna be cheaper. I don't know, I just assumed lacquer was gonna be cheaper. And it's really not. Like, I think this bag, actually it is cheaper, but it's still annoying because I want it to be cheaper. Lulu, you need to cut it. All right, this is gonna live in here where it was before, and bada bing bada boom. That one was easy. That was the easy one. It's sad, but I think it's gonna perk back up. I really do. I'm not gonna put any water in it. I mean, the roots were healthy. The roots were pretty healthy, so I'm happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that because I thought that I murdered this plant. I thought it had root rot because it was just so droopy. But I know it probably needs to be closer to the light. I don't have it close to the light because there's other plants that I have that I feel needs to be closer to the light, so. Monstera is done. These old roots, I guess we'll just leave those over there. Let's do this baby next. This Freitag next with the corms over here. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this in here because unfortunately I don't have a glass pot. I went crazy the other day and I really enjoyed it though. What was it, Saturday? Today's what, April 12th? So last Saturday, whatever day that was, the 9th, whatever, I don't know. I was just doing plant stuff, you know, all day long. Like, and it was just so peaceful. I had my music going. I started off like, oh, I'm just gonna, where's my pond? This pond I previously used and rinsed already, so I'm not gonna rinse it again. There's lacquer in it. I started off saying, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna pot up these couple plants because, you know, they need attention, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Once I started going, I was just having such a good time. I ended up repotting so many plants. Like, I had bought so many glass containers. You guys saw, well, you'll see today. Actually, oh, it just got released a half hour ago and I didn't even watch it. I'll be late for my uploads. I was repotting. I only intended to repot a couple plants, and I said, oh, I have enough. Where's the corms? Where's the corms? Oh no, oh, here they are. I have enough glass pots. Which one is the bottom? I feel like the pointy side is the bottom. No, the pointy side is the top. Oh man, okay, because I don't know, I'm gonna put it on the side, on its side. If I knew, then I would do it, but if you don't know which side is right side up with the corm, you can put it on its side and it'll be fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I thought I had so many glass containers, which I did, but I just went ham and potted everything because I was just having such a good time. I used them all and they came out so pretty. So we're gonna water this, but we'll do it once we're all done. Should I cut this leaf off? It's still green. I think I'm gonna get some plant tape and just hold it up because it's still green. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. All right, and you're gonna live in here. So my goal is to revive this plant by putting it in pond. My black velvet loved it. I'm hoping that these allocations. Mia, what are you barking at? I don't see anyone or anything. Stop scaring me like that. We're outside. You can't do that. Mia, you can't do that right now. Everybody's gonna hear you. So Mia has really good eyes. Like she will literally spot something. You probably can't even hear me over her whining. She will spot something 2 miles away. There are deer at the neighbor. It's not even, I mean, it's my neighbor, but they're across the street and down the street. And she sees the deer in their front yard and she's going crazy. This is taking a lot of pond. This is taking a lot of pond. Maybe I should use Lekka. We're gonna use Lekka, because this is taking a lot of pond. And y'all know how I feel about stretching substrate. The only thing about that now is that I didn't rinse more Lekka, and now I need to go back and rinse more Lekka. It's definitely getting dark, and this is not like the sunny getting dark. Ooh, the pretty sunset. No, it's just getting dark. What am I doing? So we about to hurry up. So yeah, Mia has the best eyes ever. She's now whining like crazy because of the deer that she see across the street. So we went with Lekka because it was just, I started filling that thing up and I said, you know what? That's way too much. And I feel like I should put less in here too. There is some pond at the bottom because I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a rush. I'm in a rush to get this potted up and get inside. It's not cold at all. It's actually not cold at all, surprisingly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We're struggling. I should have tapped it, not shook it up and down. I want the Lekka to go in between the roots. I don't want it to just be, yeah. There we go. So this will be my first time with plants that I care about in Lekka. Only thing I had in Lekka previous to this was a bulb that I do want to share with you guys because I want to check it. Oh, this is so cute. It's so cute. I was trying to cover up those roots. Let me see. I want to stabilize this thing. Did this have corms? No, this one didn't have corms. Oh, and maybe it had corms attached. Oh no. You know what I think I did? Wait. What did I do with those corms? The corms that I put in the fried egg are the corms from the other allocation. I'm dead. Do I want to dig it out? I mean, what's the big deal, right? It'll just grow, and when it becomes something, I'll take it out. That's funny. So there's corms for this allocation, which I believe is it a Mayan mask? I don't know. Whichever this allocation is, there's corms for inside this pot of the fried egg, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. All right. Before the sun goes down, I'm gonna quickly check on this Monstera. Then we're gonna move inside and finish up. Is there anything I need to, well, I wanted to check the, I I want to put this in perlite basically. Okay, it has some new roots, a couple here, nothing crazy. But oh, okay, that was moss, good. Yeah, this thing just hasn't done anything since I got it. It has good light, it has good, it's not rotted any at all. Yeah, the light's coming on, it's getting dark. Okay, so we gotta go inside. All right, I'm gonna put perlite in here, but I don't have my solution. Do I wanna move inside first before I do this? Okay, I'm gonna clean up, we're gonna move inside, and then finish taking care of this because I need to moisten my perlite anyways, and I didn't bring that outside. So, uno momento. Okay, so we have moved to the kitchen. So I've been sitting here debating what I want to do with this. Obviously this is too big, even though this would be so pretty, almost kind of dumb actually at first. It would grow in to be really pretty, but maybe, maybe I'll use this, but only put the perlite up to what it needs, because I really don't want to put it in this, back in this cup, even though I know it was nice and snug in this cup. And because it's ugly. And I mean, I could put it in here and use this as a cash cow, but if that's the case, I might as well put it in. I know this is too big. I know this is too big, guys, but I'm thinking of the future. And I just don't, it's gonna look stupid. It's gonna look stupid. It's gonna look stupid. I'm just gonna put it in here and do like that. If I want it to look cute, I'll put it in here. All right, let's do that, because I really don't want to put it back in here. All right, I need I thought I had a little, ew, what is that, dead root? I thought I had a little mesh. I gotta get a mesh. I don't have no mesh. All right, oh, here it is. I'm about to say, I thought I had my mesh. One of the little mesh plugs. Happy. Today turned out to be a nice day. Recording. I was worried. I was like, oh, I'm not really in the mood. Oh, sugar. I'm not really in the mood, but okay. I foresee this being a problem. Okay, we'll use this here. I just didn't expect to be able to be outside anytime soon. Like, I expected me to have to wait to be outside to record for like, I don't know. I thought it would be at least another 2 months, you know, late May, early, you know, late May, really. So maybe another month and a half. I thought I would have to wait in order to be outside to record. So when I saw how nice it is, I just couldn't resist. Is this gonna be stable enough? So I guess once I water it in, it'll be stable enough to hold it. So I decided to switch this from moss to perlite, simply because it's been in moss and it's not been doing anything. It's been in a moss bark mix. I literally left it exactly as it was when I got it. A month and a half, maybe 2, I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the screen how long it's been since I had this plant. And it literally has done nothing. I'm not even gonna say it's done nothing, because let me respect the fact that it stayed alive. How about that? So let me not disrespect it and say it's done nothing. And let's say it just hasn't flourished the way that I would have wanted. Let's go with that. So for that reason, we have put it in perlite, hoping that it will do something. All my other plants do something when I switch them to perlite. depending on how tall this is, like how it fits in my mini greenhouse, I might put it in the mini greenhouse for some extra humidity and warmth on the heat mat. So this is what it's like. This is not really what I envisioned for this. I really would prefer this to be in a pretty glass vase. But I used them all. I'm so surprised. I used all my smaller ones. I bought so many. I'm so surprised I don't have any left. But I'm really just happy that I made good use of them and I didn't just spend so much money buying a bunch of stuff. So now let's look at my bulbs. And I want to make sure that they're the right side up. So I'm going to gently, I'm just going to drain the water so it wasn't leaking all over the mat. Ah! Look at those roots! Oh my God, can you see it? Can you see it? I was worried. Okay, I don't want to touch that one because it has roots. There's 3 bulbs in here. You guys, can you see this? Can you see the top of me? Okay, so there's 3 bulbs in here. There's one on this side. I'm not gonna touch that one because clearly it's growing. All right, so there's one here. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I see roots. Maybe I shouldn't bother it. Maybe I won't disturb it because now I'm nervous. Okay, let me do this. Maybe what we'll do is just take the top layer of leca off. Okay, we got more of these. But where is it coming from? So what I'm concerned about is if this is right side up or not. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of grossed out. Oh my God! It's something on there is moving and it's white and it's wiggly and I don't even want to freaking touch it anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm seeing because I'm freaking out. Oh, where is it? So I don't know what those little white things are, but it's moving. Okay, the big white thing is a root, right? But those little white things, I saw it worming. Ugh, I'm itching. Okay. This is not what I was planning on doing, but I guess this is part of plant life. Okay. I'm literally like my skin is crawling. Okay, I'm gonna get gloves. We have to dump this. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just throw this one out. Ugh, I'm itching. Okay, give me a second. Just give me a second. So this is a very unexpected turn of events. I don't even know. Let's leave that nasty one for last. How about that? This is so stuck in there. I don't even want to move it, but okay, so this one doesn't look like it has anything crawling around on it. This one looks okay. But should I put fresh leca? Because this is so stuck in here. I think this is the one that has the roots. Okay, this is the one that has the roots. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm tipping it this way. Okay. So I think only one of them is bad. I'm trying to get... Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to do this. Let's do this the smart way. As if this container is enough. I don't want to mix this leca with the leca that I just got because I think I should clean this leca, like rinse it and clean it. Look how, I don't want to rip any roots. Okay. Whoa! I don't know anything about the anatomy of alocasias, bulbs, or anything, but If y'all do, what am I looking at? Tell me, what am I looking at? Oh, did I rip those roots off? Oh no, they come from this point, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh my God, okay. Plants are cool, guys. Plants are cool. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so is this the top? This can't be the top because these are the roots. Okay, so this is okay. Is there something crawling on it? I don't want to throw it. If I see something crawling, I'm gonna throw it, and I don't want to do that. Okay, this is okay. This one is okay. I don't see anything crawling on it. Now this other one, oh, I don't even want to touch it. I don't know if I got it in the, I see it again, okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm obviously bigger than these worms, clearly. But I'm just, okay. You guys can't see it, but those little things, those little white things are, I don't know, maggots or something. It was worming around and it was freaking disgusting. We're gonna throw that out. We're gonna throw that one out. But hey, 2 out of 3 is a success in my book, okay? So now I'm gonna take these gloves off because they touched that nasty wormy thing. I'm gonna try to rinse this out with hot water. Let's throw this back in here. We're gonna rinse all this We're gonna rinse all this leca with hot water. Let it cool. What is this? What is this? Does this salt build up? Now I'm staring at it because, oh, you know what it is? It might be perlite because there was perlite on this mat. Everything is disgusting bug to me now. Oh, I ripped that. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Whew, that was not what we came here for. That is not what we came here for. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna clean this leca so that I can put these bulbs back in here. And I'm just happy to see that they're growing. And I'm still confused as to whether this is the top or bottom. I'm assuming it's the bottom because the roots are coming out of there, but what is this? This is an elephant ear. But this, I do not know I need to go back to school. I don't know the anatomy of plants at all. Like I thought I did. All right, I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so, wow. This is really a learning experience. Like, I'm learning so much. Some stuff I'm taking this out because I wanna make room to put the bulbs back in here, especially with all its new roots. So I rinsed this with hot water and let it sit for a bit while I cleaned up. It wasn't like boiling hot water, it was just warm hot water out the sink. So, okay, let me make sure you guys can see this. Sorry, I just wanted to adjust you guys to make sure you could see down into the pots. I put the camera up higher. I'm just so amazed. Like, I'm gonna definitely Google this because I don't know what is going on here. I mean, it's okay that that one rotted and got disgusting. I'm just afraid of, maybe I should like, I'm scared. But this is kind of nasty and I don't think I want it. And part of me wants to just see, make sure there's nothing nasty crawling under there. Okay, yeah, let me just remove this. There's no point in keeping this. All this gunk. I'm still thinking about those nasty little bugs. I hope y'all could see it like worming around on camera. That's like my biggest nightmare. I'm sorry for the dramatics, like, but I genuinely am so grossed out. Like, did y'all see? Oh, let me be careful. My previous video, I was just talking about how sometimes fresh white roots freak me out. They gross me out. And then that happens. Scarred. I'm scarred. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry for the dramatics. I'm not trying to, like, I really wasn't really trying to overreact. Like, anybody who knows me, like, if I see a bug, I'm screaming. Like, I'm not touching it, I'm screaming. Even just today, I was at this office working, and they have these beautiful big, like, floor to ceiling windows. I'm just getting out all this little rotty, gunky stuff. And there was a wasp, like a big bee wasp thing. And it looked, you couldn't tell if it was on the inside of the window or the outside of the window. And as we got closer, we're like, oh, that's on the inside. And me and the doctor's like, oh, wow, that's on the inside. And we just kept going on about our business. We was not trying to mess with that thing. We was like, okay, as long as it stays over there. And we just continue on. And then this other girl, she's like, whoa, that bee's on the inside. We're like, yeah. And she just walks up to that thing with a paper towel, smashed it, but then it fell on the floor. So cause she like dropped the paper and the bug dropped. And so I screamed, not like loudly, but I was just like, ah, you know, because I just, mind you, I'm all the way across the room. I wasn't even near her. I was only intending to do this piece, and look at what I'm doing. Why am I all the way down here? I am so like that with everything. That's why a lot of times I won't pick up something to start doing it, because I know that I can't not do it all the way through. I can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna start this project. Nope. I end up going all the way. But anyways, that's just how I am with bugs, yo. I can't. Wormy bugs are the worst for me. Spiders I don't like, but they're the least, I'm the least afraid of spiders, depending on how they look. Your regular, you know, oh, these are roots. Interesting. Yeah, this was definitely, oh no. Okay, I thought I broke a root. This is definitely an experience. I'm so glad that I dug this up. I was afraid to, but I'm glad that I did, because imagine if I would have left that rotting bulb in there. Who knows if these would have survived. I mean, thank goodness these didn't have any signs of that, those nasty little bugs on it like the other one did. Trust me, I stared at it for a while before I decided to touch it with my bare hands. This one overall is pretty good. I'm not gonna do this one that much because this has these little things poking out, and I don't want to damage these little things, so I'm not even going to do this one. I keep staring at it, waiting for something to start worming around. So I'm going to place them back in here. I'm going to put enough leca to cover the top, just above the top, just the way it was before. I hope that rinsing this with hot water was enough to clean this, and hopefully remnants of those nasty little worms don't get on my beautiful bulbs. If you see white stuff on the leca, there was perlite on this mat before, and I feel like that's what was it got mixed in with the leca is all I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness. This was so unexpected today. Okay. I want to put a little bit more. Look at this. So this, and that Monstera is 2 bags of leca. I'm over this. Like, why is this stuff so expensive for not a lot of product? All right, so the top of this bulb is poking out. The other one's not poking out, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be poking out. So there's already, I just put it back in the same container that already had the Jack's Houseplant Special in it. So I'm not gonna take it out or move it around. Trust me, it has Jack's Houseplant Special in it. This is water, we watered everything already. Okay, we're good. We are done, we are good. Okay guys, we are done. Like, what a day, right? Like, I was just not expecting any of this adventure today. Like, I was just expecting to come home. I wasn't even expecting to pot up plants when I came home today, but I am so happy I did. Wow, okay. Well, thank you for sticking around for this adventure today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I did intend to talk about some other things, like about rehabbing your plants, and I'll just give like a brief synopsis. It wasn't like anything earth-shattering that I was going to talk about. I was just going to say that when you have plants that, you know, aren't really doing anything, they're kind of just stagnant, don't be afraid to switch it up. You know, try something new with the plant and see what happens. So I just potted these things into passive hydro, my alocasias, because I know me and alocasias in passive hydro, we are just better that way. So that's why I knew to put these in passive hydro. The Monstera, I could have left it in the soil, but like I said, it just looks so sad. And as you can see, the roots were fine. Actually, the roots were fine, but it just hasn't perked up. The leaves are super floppy. So I put it in the leca, hoping that, you know, with time it'll perk it up a little bit with some new substrate airflow. If it doesn't, and I'm gonna use the Jack's Houseplant Special with the leca, and if it doesn't do anything and it's still looking quite sad and the leaves don't perk up, I'll just have to chop it. I'm gonna chop it and start new. But the root system is really good, so I really don't think I'm gonna have to do that, but we shall see. And last but not least, my elbow. I pretty much already talked about why I decided to do that, but we'll see what happens. I will definitely keep you guys updated on these sad plants, and hopefully this adjustment of them will spark some growth in it, along with spring being here. If there's anything that you guys would like me to talk about in the future, please put it down in the comments below. I love you guys' suggestions on videos, because sometimes there's things that I'm thinking of, but you know, there's things that you guys could be thinking of that's completely different. So I always appreciate if you guys make your suggestions in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.